muffin?
Pappy Van Winkle, a lot of different things.
So we need to be focusing on Traveler, which is their new flagship bourbon that they have with Chris Stapleton and Connection. So we're going to talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. We met, we were down there one time, we ran into Freddie Johnson.
I haven't met him yet.
Oh, yeah?
I know. Everybody's telling me that they've ran into him, and I was like, this is such a cool thing. Because I've been there for about 3 months, so I haven't gotten to go down yet.
He's such a sweet guy. She took me down there like right before Christmas one year, and he got me all this stuff. And I was looking, I said, that looks like Freddie Johnson. Are you Freddie Johnson? I am. I was like, man, you got to sign all my stuff. I just dropped it. I was like, here, you're refining your mortgage.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
By the time we got done talking to him, there was a line literally the whole way through the visitor center.
And most of the time, he just goes undercover because he thinks like no one knows him until they know him.
Okay.
Because he's kind of just under the radar.
Yeah.
I've heard he's a great guy. I'm excited to go down. But with all these floods, he hasn't been, like, nothing's been open. They had about a 4 or 5 day turnover, so they should be opening in about a week or so, they're hoping.
So let me pick up this bus and let's jump into a quick interview with Miss Lauren so we can we're not taking up no more of her time.
Okay. Your name is?
Lauren.
Lauren, okay.
And the Cleveland rep.
The Cleveland rep. I wish Krista was over here.
What
Yeah, we just held this between us. And where is the...
Over here.
Okay.
All right, we're
Probably the
focusing
busiest
on...
table.
All right.
That's the Traveler.
Yeah.
I remember that was new when we went down
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Now, what makes it different?
That's the one with Chris Stapleton. And so I think Lauren should help us understand that on the video.
Okay.
Like he met with Harlan Wheatley and went over about 50 different blends, and they picked blend number 40. And that's what makes it so special because he did it with Harlan Wheatley. And he also wrapped a car with NASCAR with Dale Earnhardt in the Daytona 500. So it's really cool. And he's the official whiskey of the MLB.
It's a specific blend.
Yes, blend number 40.
And then there's probably only a limited amount of them.
Actually, they took it off allocations. It's one of the first brands that they took off allocation.
Oh,
What does that mean?
So allocated, so each Saturday when people go out to hunt for bourbons,
Right.
every bourbon is allocated, especially our brands. And this was the first brand that they took off allocation. This, 1792 and Buffalo Trace are all off allocations. So now you can buy as many bottles as you would like, if it's available. Unlike Taylor or Weller or Pappy Van Winkle, you'd have, those are once, twice, maybe 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Same with Blanton's.
Yeah.
This one is off allocations.
Oh, wonderful.
So we can get as much as
We can get as much as we want. So we gotta go in and get some of that Travelers by Chris Stapleton and Sazerac. Okay.
Let's try it. Let's see.
Let's go try it. Let's go see.
Let's try this. See how.
Is this Traveler?
Yeah, they just.
Okay.
poured that
Oh,
one.
this is fantastic. I tried it on
So it's a
accident.
whiskey. So obviously all bourbons are whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbon.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's a little bit on the lighter side. You're not going to get that burn because of it's not straight from the barrel like you would have from your foolproof of Weller or your foolproof of any other brand.
This is. I like it. It does. You do definitely taste that Buffalo Trace product.
It's definitely a
Because it has the quality of Buffalo
sweet.
Trace, and it's kind of been overlooked because when people associate brands with celebrities, they kind of think that the quality isn't there. This isn't the case because he made it with Harlan Wheatley. They went over 50 plus blends to come across the 40, number 40, and it was, the passion was there, the head distiller was there. It's really cool. So it's definitely a great story and has so much behind it.
This would pair very well with chocolate or a cheesecake or something like that. Any cheese on a charcuterie board that had like a fruit in it.
There are lots of fruit in them.
Because it kind of goes into your nose, but in a gentle way. and makes it very aromatic.
Like how people always say that Buffalo Trace is the beginner's bourbon. I think that this is more of a beginner's whiskey. I think that this is easier for people that are just getting introduced into the category. Because Buffalo Trace does kick you a little.
But a beginner's bourbon is just a bourbon that a beginner may enjoy. That doesn't mean that it is ever going to be less later on. A Buffalo Trace, but this is a great. If somebody enjoys Buffalo Trace, they'll definitely enjoy
And
this.
I agree. This is a fantastic introduction to bourbon.
And stories are what I'm passionate about. Behind each brand, there's always something fun. Like when you look at Pappy Van Winkle, or you look at Weller, or you look at all these different brands and how Buffalo Trace was able to make this family all together, but let everybody still have their brand. I think that this is very special, that this was their first one with a celebrity behind it, but still with so much passion.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Lauren.
you so much, Lauren. It was so nice to meet you.
Yes, it's so nice to talk to
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Enjoy